Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're creating Archimedean spirals in Illustrator. Before I begin, I have some training at Udemy and also at Skillshare, and in the description below are coupons for all of my classes at Udemy, as well as an offer for Skillshare that is at least as good as the current Skillshare offer, and typically my offer is even better. I also have some classes that are specially on spirals, one which teaches you how to make this organic spiral pattern. That's on Skillshare, and there's a brand new class at Skillshare that is a whole heap of spiral inspired designs. So let's move forward into Illustrator and I'll show you how to create an Archimedean spiral. But before we start, let's just have a look and see how we're not going to do it. This is the spiral tool in Illustrator, and it creates a spiral that is not an Archimedean spiral. The way that you can tell the difference is that an Archimedean spiral is even all the way around, so the spacing is always exactly the same, and this is not that kind of spiral. But we can create an Archimedean style spiral a number of ways, and this is just one of them. From inside Illustrator, you'll go to the line segment tool, and just below that is a thing called the polar grid tool. You've probably never used it before, but that's fine. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to click on it once and then click once in the document, because that gives us our polar grid tool options. Now my document is 1920 by 1080 in size, so I'm thinking that a grid that's probably about 700 would be a good starting size. So my grid is going to be about 700 by 700 in size, so it's going to fit easily in this area behind me. Now when we're thinking in terms of how many concentric dividers we want, you're going to think of those as being just circles. So we're going to end up with a whole heap of circles sort of stacked around each other. So if I choose 10, then I'm going to have 10 circles. Now we don't want to skew these at all, just leave that skew unchanged. And in terms of radial dividers, we don't want any of those at all. And so what I'll do is just click OK. And this is the shape we get, and what we've got is 10 concentric circles. Now it's not a spiral because they're not joined together, but it's pretty easy to join them. What we'll do is go to the direct selection tool here, and I'm going to select over the bottom half of this shape. Now the place that you need to be really careful is in this middle shape. You'll see that these are its anchor points. Well, we want to select sort of around here. We don't want to grab these two anchor points, but we do want to grab this one. So just be aware of that when you're making your selection. And this is a great selection. It's positioned just below the center line of the entire object, and when I let go my left mouse button, this is what I get. Well, what I'm going to do is delete this. So I'll choose Edit and then Cut. I'm going to click away from the remaining shape and then choose Edit and then Paste. And that's going to paste that shape back in. And what I need to do at this stage is to just line it up just a little bit off from where it was originally. So we're going to line it up so it starts to form a coil. In fact, it's forming two coils. They're two interlinked coils. In a minute, we're just going to get rid of one of them. So at this point, I'll select over everything. I'll have a look in the layers palette just to see what we've got here, because we want to join these paths up, and we might need to extract things from a group, for example. Well, we have a series of individual paths here, which are these shapes across the bottom, but the top is part of a group, and we need to break it out of the group first of all. So let's just select that group and choose Object Ungroup, and continue to do that until Ungroup is no longer an option. And that's just broken those shapes out. Now this bottom shape is a spiral over here, so I'm actually just going to lock it down so I can't select it. I need to select everything else, so I'll just select over all of these objects, and we'll choose Object Path and then Join. And that gives us just a single path. So we've got two spirals that are interlinked, but they're also joined in this area here. All we need to do now is to just unjoin them. So what we're going to do is select just this point here and just press delete, and that just removes it. So we now have two spirals, and they're each Archimedean spirals. So let's just go and grab one of them and let's move it out of the way. So it just depends which direction you want your spiral to go in, because you've got two of them. So you can choose which one you want to use. Now you'll find some handy things that you can do with spirals like these Archimedean spirals in that Skillshare class if you're interested. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you'll be alerted when new videos are released on this channel. Until next time, my name's Helen Bradley. Thank you for joining me for this video.